In this episode, I'm fishing with my good mate, Ethan. We are going to get Ethan a fish today. And we're on a mission to catch Ethan, his biggest yellowfin tuna ever.
We haven't got your blue marlin, we haven't got your yellowfin, and we haven't got your dolphin fish.
The yellows are a-jumping.
Oh, no way!
And even the marlin make a splash too.
Oh, no way!
This kid is a tin ass.
There he is! Oh!
Fishing is my life. It's in my DNA. From above the water and below the surface. It's who I am. Join me as I travel the world in search of the most insane fishing experiences on the planet.
You got it.
Oh, yeah!
Big fish right there, Al.
Yeah, baby!
How funny is that? Look at the size of it.
Oh, yeah! Oh, man, that is so good.
Nice job.
I'm Al McGlushan, and this is Fishing with Mates.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Sun's not even up. We are going to get Ethan a fish today. A big fish. There we go. Get on the boat, mate. Get in there. Tuck in the corner there.
Hey,
all right.
Ord.
Now, listen. We're going to get a big fish. I'm thinking big yellowfin or a blue marlin. I don't know if I'm going to do both.
Either
Why
would
does
be
everyone
nice.
go quiet when I say that?
We can only hope. One or the other.
Oh, come on.
Let's get
So, you're right. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Okay.
No mucking around. The other boats are trying to get it. Let's go get a bloody fish.
there first.
Now, I've fished with Ethan for years. We do a lot of bass fishing, we've done a bit of offshore fishing, but Ethan's getting right into the offshore fishing. Now, he's been out and caught yellowfin in his own little 19-footer on his own, but what Ethan wants is a big fish. He wants a big yellowfin, a big blue marlin. Well, that's a tall order. I don't know if I can get all of those. So we're heading out, running out, and it's glamour conditions. I'm talking dead flat. You cannot get a better day than this.
It was awesome going through the harbour. There was not a breath of wind, just that sun rising just slightly. It's just awesome running through Sydney.
But you know the only problem? When the conditions are this good, catching a fish can be really hard. So it's almost like it's too calm. But you know what? We'll give it a shot anyway.
Today is pretty much blue marlin and yellowfin. The water's hot, but this time of year you get yellowfin in it as well, so the two mix together. And we've got a spread that's a mix with skirts on the riggers, deep divers, the old halcos down the centre for the yellowfin as well. And I'll tell you what, if I was going to pick, I've got to say, I'd love to find the yellowfin, especially if they're up on top. Especially for Ethan, if we could get out and find that with those big jumbo yellowfin, those big sickles coming out, that's what we want. They're hard to catch, but I tell you what, that is as good as it gets. It's so exciting. We'll just wait now with the gear in the water and just see what happens.
I haven't seen it too much calmer than that before. You don't get too many of them days. Water was really blue. There was bait everywhere, birds everywhere, so we knew we should be in for a good day. It's looking good out here.
Yeah.
The water's clean, but there's debris everywhere. There's logs and twigs, just from all the floods we've had. Like, it's really, we're out 30 miles and there's stuff floating around all around us, so you've got to be careful where you're driving around.
Look at it, a few logs through here, eh? Yeah, look at it, all through here. This is the results of all those floods, eh? Look at it. We're way out, what are we, 25 miles out to sea, and there's a line of logs. And not a dolphin fish on it. Sorry, mate. We haven't got your blue marlin, we haven't got your yellowfin, and we haven't got your dolphin fish.
Still plenty of time.
Still plenty of time.
But we do have a substitute mahi. Look at that. The hairy version.
You're in the open ocean. These fish could be anywhere. And even if they're 100 metres away, if they're not on the top, you can't see it. So you just got this, almost this random searching.
There's just something about yellowfin, you know? Like, I love marlin fishing, I love catching bluefin, everything else. But yellowfin has to be one of my favourite. It's just, I don't know if it's those sickles, it's how hard they go, those bites when they jump out of the water. Like, all these things just contribute to make that one of my favourite fish of all time. Yeah, when we did that trip to Ascension, and you're in the water with 100-kilo fish and 30-kilo fish and just swimming around, these massive sickles come out of the water, it is still one of the most exciting things I've ever done in my life. You know, to see fish of that quality swim around, and even now we're fishing off Sydney, looking for fish jumping and blowing up, and you know, it's a little bit special getting it out here, I tell you. Like, to be able to see them, you got the city in the background and you're searching for yellowfin that are 50, 60, God, we might even see a 70-kilo fish today, you just don't know. That's part of the excitement. It's that hunt and that anticipation that every day you go to sea that you might just get that fish of a lifetime. Or in this case, for Ethan. We just got to find it. So what I really like about Ethan is a lot of the younger kids come out, you have to do all the work for them. But Ethan's bought his own gear. He's only 21, this little bugger. So he's put his own lures out, his own rods out, everything that he's bought himself. So many people come out, you do all the work, and they wind up and go, I caught a big fish. You didn't catch it, because if you don't do everything, you're not really catching that fish. So Ethan's done everything. We get out there, and then you know what he does next?
Yeah, a few birds just to the left there.
Guys, there's a patch of birds there. I've got the new Fluorino radar, I've got the new TZ with all the side scanning, down scanning, up scanning, everything. And he's picked the birds. Up there, Coop, see where he just dipped? Back round to there.
Good patch, eh?
And we've seen a couple of explosions on them, and they're in the distance. So when that happens, that means one thing, tuna, bloody big tuna.
Straight on the nose. Oh! We just had to get to them fish before they went down because they're fast buggers, unfortunately. We knew the anticipation was pretty high with all the activity going on.
Slow down as you come in.
Slow down as you let.
Straight on the nose.
Come on.
Come on. We're on the search for massive yellowfin tuna, just off the Sydney coast. We've spotted a patch of birds, which means the tuna must be nearby. Come on. We sped up, we're racing in on these birds because we've got to get there fast because those tuna only start for a short while and then they drop down. Get up to them. Come on.
That was tuna.
That was a yellowfin. I saw yellow.
Oh, come on.
That yellowfin straight on the bow.
What's the bet? It'll be shotgun that goes off.
Then you see them blow up again and they're right in front of the boat.
Oh,
no way!
This style of fishing is so exciting because you've got massive tuna blowing up, so it's really visual, but you've got to get your lures in the right spot. Otherwise, you're just following the school. You're not in front of them.
Oh, it's just nuts. I've only seen it once before, but I wasn't like this. And yeah, we knew we should be in for a good one.
And we get round, we're swinging round. I'm up on the side, I'm looking out. Birds are right beside the boat. And then the next second, yep, we got him on. The shotgun goes.
Shotgun.
And you know the best part? Everyone looks around, no one remembers, for whatever reason, the shotgun. Slow down, Kurt, slow down. It's up above. When it runs, no one knows. And we turn around, Ethan's gone, oh, that's it, grabbed it and put the drag up. And it's on his outfit, I've got to add. It's on his own outfit, his little Tyrannos. Put his little Shimano up, put the drag up on it.
Well, I'll give you shotgun.
It had to be the shotgun for you, mate. There's no chance of anything. And it's absolutely screaming off. It's not slowing down at all. This is a proper yellowfin. This is a really good tuna.
It just took so much line. It went screaming. Took so much line.
So we've hooked up, we've got the rest of the gear in, start chasing the fish, working the fish. You good there, Ethan?
Maybe go touch forward.
And typical big tuna. It's up on the top, then it's down deep.
Pretty good. Haven't had one run like that before.
How good is it, Ethan? We saw, you spotted the birds. Just went, yep, that's it. And then it's game on. It's like, oh, yeah. By this stage, we've got Ethan all harnessed up. He's ready to go. And we're loading up on this fish, trying to get it. So what we're doing here is I'm just keeping the boat in gear and just keep my fish. Now, this fish screamed off like a scream and run. And so we're just keeping off him, keeping that angle, push all our other gear to the other side, so we've got room. Coops has already got the gloves on. Ord's got the camera gear ready to go. And we're just sort of keeping off him a bit here and just trying to keep that angle. We don't want him going under the boat. You don't know what he's doing. How much line you got out there now, Ethan, do you reckon? He must be coming.
Not much, eh?
How long's the leader on that one? Is that one of yours or one of ours?
Mine, it was a fair bit on it, but it's getting close.
And as it comes up, your closing stage is your hardest part with a tuna because a marlin will sit off the boat. They're long. You can keep them out to the side. Oh, no, not a tuna. They're short and fat and stubby. Kind of like me, I suppose, really.
So you can see that's him there and he just dropped down. Then the schools come up to have a look and see what he's doing. Just nice and steady there. And you can see what Ethan's doing now is just lifting up nice and steady. So see when you lift there, Ethan, that you're losing a bit of line? So I either want you just to touch the spool. So see how you're pulling that same line off? Just touch the spool very gently. Stop there. Just get half a wind. Stop. That's it. Half a wind. Stop. That's it.
Straighten her up, Al. Straighten her up. She's coming to the front.
He's coming under the boat,
Which way I can't see?
Under.
Drop down. That's it. Sorry, guys. Talk to me.
Clear. He's coming back towards us.
Go forward. Go forward.
Good play there. Nice head beats on him.
Your left hand down.
Left hand down. Good work there, Ethan.
Everyone's leaning over the side. I can't see the fish at times. You know, I'm like, oh, keep it going.
There he is. He's coming forward. He's going forward. Yeah, it was that calm and the water was that blue that we could see it a fair way down, and Coops and I looked down and saw it, and the sickles were almost to the tail, so we knew it was a proper one. Forward.
This thing's got sickles almost to its tail. Like, I thought it was a good fish. This is a bloody good fish.
Oh, he's a game player, this one.
He's coming under the boat.
It's like, come on. You can see Ethan sweating. He's hanging on. He's dropped the rod down underneath. The fish has gone under the boat. It's come back up the other side.
So you can see here, this fish is playing the game.
Yeah, left hand down a bit and straighten up.
Just going nice and gentle on him so that prop wash doesn't get in his way.
And I've got the boat going forward, and it's sitting on the backside of the prop wash. The leader's right there. We're trying to get this fish, and I'm going round and round, and it's sitting on the backside of the prop wash, so we're actually pushing it away. But I can't move the boat to get it out. Like, these are tense moments. People that don't fish don't understand. This is a fish of a lifetime. It's right there. We can't get it. We're so close.
Just gently lift on him, because I'll come. If you just tell me if you're turning him.
Yeah, he's gone under the boat.
No, you just get ready to drop. Which way?
Turn.
Can you grab
He's going to
it?
the front. He's going to the front.
That's all right. Just lift on him there.
I can't get the leader.
Coops can't quite reach the leader, and you don't want to pull on it too hard.
Get ready with that gaff.
Just in gear. Just in gear for you. Where are you guys?
He's coming.
Going.
That's it, bring him round again. Sit there nice and gently. He's a nice fish, guys, well done. And then it came up, and I'll never forget looking down, you see these big, beautiful, lit up fish just swimming along like that. Swing, let him go.
The pressure was on more than knowing that it wasn't just a smaller fish, and then we had to get him in the boat.
Oh, he's a nice fish. Fish has dived under the boat. I've got to leave the wheel to get down, grab the gaff to gaff it. Coops has reached out, he's got the leader. He's got to be really gentle on the leader, because if you pull too hard on those loaded leaders, snap, it's gone. And it's just exploded up out of the water. I'm hanging on the gaff. Roll it over. Yeah, baby! We've got it. Fish of a lifetime. And as that tuna came over the side, like we opened the door on the north bank and slid that tuna through the door with those massive golden sickles that come through, hits the deck. Well done! Should have seen Ethan. He had a smile, like from here to here, just going, oh, like what a fish.
I'm buggered, eh? What a fight. Oh, it's a fish of a lifetime, especially off Sydney too. Like, it doesn't happen every day. There's plenty of times you go out for zeros, and it's just that one moment that makes it all worth it.
Solid fin, boys. How was the bite on that puppy?
I'm buggered.
They're such amazing fish. There's something about yellowfin that makes them my favourite fish. I reckon it's the sickles
He's almost 1.8. What a ripper fish, man. Look at the sickle. Look at it. Almost to the tail.
To catch that fish off Sydney, man, that was a good effort. That was great.
You get this?
I'll stop off the back.
Oh!
You know the best part? We're doing photos,
Look at him jumping out of the water.
and they're blowing up around the boat. Yellowfin jumping out of the water around the boat. Can it get any better?
He's a good
Look at
one.
the sickles almost to the tail on him. Oh, how'd you feel when the bite and it just screamed off? Then we're at the boat, then we lose him, then he's back at the boat.
At first we thought it was a little one, then I got it off the top of the T-top, and then it just took off and went well into the braid.
Oh, mate, well done. How good is it we've done it? Oh, mate. And then we just got this nice yellowfin. Like, this is 1.75, so he's probably 70 maybe. 65, 70?
That's a
I
good
call him
one.
70,
Let's just say
65.
70 sounds bigger.
70 sounds big.
Coming up, the tuna are jumping,
Oh, look at out of the water!
but it's a marlin that's biting.
There he is! Oh!
This kid is a tin ass.
You kill such a beautiful fish, and I get those mixed emotions. I feel really sad that we've killed such a good yellowfin, but on the same note, we're going to go home. Nothing gets wasted. We're going to eat tuna now for the next. I mean, that fish is probably 70 kilos. We'd be lucky to last 3 months. And because it's processed properly, it's looked after, you're showing respect to the fish. You're not hanging it up and then dumping it. You're doing the right thing. You take your fish to eat it, and you take it home to feed your family. Might feed a few friends, but not too many. And eat tuna, like, you know, we'll do it as kebabs, we'll do it as sashimi, we'll do it in burgers, we'll make pies to bring back out here, so you don't waste anything. And you know what? I'm at peace with that. Now, I might just see if we can catch another one.
Catching tuna is one thing, but doing it when it's off the birds, they're up on the surface, it's really exciting, but it's really frustrating.
Come on. Whoa, there they are, right here, look at them. Oh.
Tuna blown up, and you're talking 60 kilo fish just barreling out of the water, their big sickles out, crashing down.
Oh, another one. Oh, look at it out of the water. Oh, no way.
They're up, they're down, they're over there, they're over there. You're racing after them, they go down, and then when you do get to them, they don't eat.
We got to hook up here.
And that's pretty much what happened for the rest of the day. Massive fish, they're in a feeding frenzy. Can we get a bite? Not a touch. But you know what? We've got a tuna. When you go offshore fishing, it's all about one fish. We've got the yellowfin, job done. You can't ask for anything more. It's time to pull the gear in and run home. So we pull in the riggers, we pull in the flat lines, and then we're on.
Hang on, Kate, get the gear up.
It's the shotgun again. This kid is a tin ass.
Oh, no way. We're just winding the gear up to go home, and I thought I heard something. I thought, oh, no one else heard it, and I thought, oh, whatever. And then the next thing, there's a marlin jumping out the back. We're on.
Yeah, it was a bit unexpected. Well, I'm like, marlin? Really? And then, yeah, it just took off and grabbed it, and then, yeah, it just took a lot of line.
I cannot believe that we just had a bite on the shotgun like that.
Which we never seemed to know or couldn't hear it was going. Next thing you're like, we're on.
Left hand down, left hand down.
What a day. What a way to finish.
I don't know if you describe.
Hopefully it's a blue.
What's the difference between them?
One's blue, one's striped.
I don't like you guys.
At first I thought it was a blue marlin.
There he is. Oh!
Then when it jumped, it looked like a black marlin. It was acting really weird. It's on a tuna lure, so we're in trouble from the start. So we get it up to the boat,
I think he fell. It just looks like
Just try and pull him up gently, Coops.
and the problem we've got, Coops, he's only 14, he may look like a man-child. He's never leaded a marlin.
Got him.
Coops has got it, grabs it by the bloody bill.
Yeah. Ow. This is a bad idea.
As I've went to grab his bill, he's just went burko. Dad's let go of the fish. As soon as he's done that,
That was my thumb.
the fish has slammed my thumb. It's all going off.
You got him there?
Yeah.
And then Ethan's come in and grabbed it by the bill.
That was the biggest out of all the marlin I caught. Was just absolutely insane just staring at it.
Absolutely stoked. Couldn't have asked for a better day.
Look at it, nice little fatty. What a day!
How good is this day? It cannot get any better than this. To finish off the day, Ethan holds the fish and he just lets it go and it just swims off gently to fight another day. Poor old Ethan. This bloke was wrecked by the end of the day, but he was still smiling. What a day. What an absolutely awesome day. This is what fishing with mates is all about. Blue water fishing. What is it? Hours of boredom, minutes of mayhem. You said that about my love life, didn't you?
Most afternoons after school, we'd go down to the river.
That was recording too.